The circumstances were different. My journey to the Goodwill Games probably would have been in a different event. Well, I got started in football in high school, and like any other young high school football player, my ambitions was one day to go on to college and from there make the NFL. But I guess my second year in college, I kind of got derailed in training for the Olympic Games. I took a red shirt at the University of Pittsburgh to train for the Games, and fortunately, I made the team. And not only did I make the team that year, I beat Greg Foster out for the gold medal. After winning my first gold medal in 1984, people said that my race was a fluke. But after winning my second gold medal, a lot of people started to really pay attention to this young kid, Roger Kindgom, and his accomplishments. Whenever I'm competing in anything, you know, I hate to lose. I consider myself, whether it's backgammon or whether it's hockey, you know, like Bo Jackson, to be a fierce competitor. I want to be remembered as a person who did everything that he could possibly do, reached the sky, and shot for the moon. That's the way I would like to be remembered after track and field is over.
Great piece. He has a great name, doesn't he, for an athlete? Wouldn't you love that if you were a hurdler? Roger Kindgom. Yeah. He's going to run right after this.
Months ago had a very exciting event here in the men's 110-meter hurdles at Husky Stadium. Good crowd. Once again, 25,000 or so. The weather is really delightful, and this was a match race that a lot of people were looking forward to seeing. The competition between Tony Dees and Roger Kindgom and Arthur Blake. Craig Masbach and I called the race, and as you see just a few minutes ago, it was an exciting finish. Men's 110-meter high hurdles. Tony Campbell, after two false start, has been disqualified. He was in lane 6. Tony Dees and Roger Kindgom are the men to watch. Also keep your eye on lane 3 with Arthur Blake, and lane 7, Igor Kazanov of the Soviet Union. It's a good start. Out quickly, Roger Kindgom. Tony Dees is in first place. It's Dees and Kindgom. Blake also running well. Dees, Kindgom, Blake. It's Dees and Kindgom. It's going to be close. Looks like Kindgom, but let's wait. It was Dees and Kindgom and Blake in a real close race. Unofficially at 13:46.
There's Roger Kindgom. Roger Kindgom thinks he won. Tony Dees is already taking his victory lap. He thinks he won. You know, there's no judging in track and field. It's the clock, it's the picture that gives the result. So even though Tony Dees is jumping up and down, my view was that it was Roger Kindgom. He seemed to thrust his torso at the tape right at the right time. But of course the picture will tell us Tony Dees, well, hey, why not take a victory lap even if he didn't win? He certainly won most of this race until he hit that late hurdle. And Roger Kindgom is the ultimate opportunist as Dees hits the next to last hurdle, and then he's clear over this one. But as Kindgom comes off, look at this. He's the one that gathers so well. And I'll tell you, that's why they have photo timing equipment.
And Arthur Blake clearly in third place there. Kindgom had his torso. Remember, the torso is what counts. Here's the head-on view. On the right is Dees. On the left in the glass is Roger Kindgom.
It's funny, it was Kindgom that had trouble early on as Dees got out to a very strong lead. But Dees hit almost all of the last few hurdles as Roger clips that one, and I thought just made a much better move towards the finish line.
Here's one more look. Super slow motion. Kindgom in the dark glasses.
Kindgom's closest to us, and he starts his lane, thrusts his body forward. It's the torso that counts. The top of his shoulder seems to me gets there first. The feet don't matter. It's the torso that counts.
Right, you see that Dees' foot is across, but remember the torso is what counts. This could be a photo. Kindgom and Dees, we pointed out that this is a definite rivalry building.
Well, Dees has been saying all year he can beat Roger Kindgom. He can set the world record, meaning breaking Roger Kindgom's world record. You got to respect Roger Kindgom. His legs well wrapped because of those hamstring problems. But Dees, hey, he's the man this year along with Roger Kingdom.
The 110-meter hurdles. The time, the unofficial time at 13:25 is a slowish time. It happens to be, interestingly enough, and that's unofficial, it happens to be the exact time that Greg Foster won the Goodwill Games high hurdles in Moscow in 1986.
Well, they're running against the wind, Bob, and certainly we've seen that in all the sprint events so far, that has slowed the times down.
Right after this, we'll be back to find out who the winner was, Dees or Kingdom. Stay with us.
That's a dead heat, but that's only me. Back out to Husky Stadium and Bob Neal.
Well, Larry, if you were out here, there would be even more controversy. It was not exactly a dead heat, but I agree with you, it was that close. You're taking a look at many of the shots at Husky Stadium from the Goodyear blimp. Columbia from Los Angeles, California. The captain is John Creighton. So as you see our beautiful views out here on the north side of Seattle, that's what you'll be seeing. But now let's go to the race. The significant thing here is that Roger Kingdom is the winner at 13:47 after the electronic photo devices. Tony Dees was second at 13:48, Craig.
Well, Roger Kingdom hit a lot of hurdles in that race, and I've said it before, if hitting hurdles was a crime, Roger Kingdom would have gotten the death penalty a long time ago. But he's so much in control. Even when he's hitting hurdles, he's so strong, he can power his way to the finish line. It was his thrust at the finish that got him that race.
Arthur Blake ended up third, but it was Kingdom and Dees. And right after the race, Dave Sims talked with both of the competitors, Roger Kingdom and Tony Dees, just after they had heard the results.
Roger Kingdom, did you think you won the race?
Well, coming across the line, I thought that I had won the race, but then when we watched the instant replay on the screen, I don't know, it was very close.
Saw Tony take that victory lap, and you were saying, wait a minute.
Well, at that time, there was nothing I could do to catch him. I was too tired after that race, so all the power to him.
We're going to take a look at the finish right now. And what an exciting race. Good start by Tony, slow start by Roger. Here it is. What do you think here?
Well, I'm running excellent there. His way put me out of right there. When I hit that hurdle, really when he stepped up on it. So it sort of broke my momentum, so he's running good now. So I cleared the next one, and I started to press here.
Roger, that's the break you were looking for.
Exactly. What I do is I try to run strong and wait for my opponents to make their mistakes, and at that time, Tony did.
Your hamstring must be a lot better.
Well, it feels pretty good now. I tell you what, I'd like to congratulate all the people at Pittsburgh Rehab who got me together because they did a great job.
The false starts, how did that hurt you guys?
It hurt. It hurt. It wasn't a major loss. I mean, a major loss at the start. I mean, really it wasn't, but all the false starts does play a role in getting to the finish line.
All right, guys, thank you. Congratulations.
Roger Kingdom, the winner, at a time of 13:47, a slowish time. Tony Dees at 13:48, and Arthur Blake finished third in the men's 110-meter hurdles. So, Larry King, track and field is where it's at tonight. Sorry you can't be out here with us.
Me too. It looks like great fun. How'd you like to be Blake? You run a great race and two guys beat you.